on testosterone. So I'm gonna make this quick, hopefully. And for starters, it has been a huge battle these past couple months since I last updated. And A is that my math sucks. So my voice update was extremely terrible because I said 67.5 weeks, which I think I meant 31.5 weeks. But I am almost 32 weeks, 9 months. Hopefully I did my math right that time. But yeah, my last voice update was in August, so yeah. As far as other changes go, I'm getting a little scruffy on my sides. My chin is slowly getting there, and my mustache is still pretty thick. You can't obviously see very well with this computer, but yeah. My hands have been getting more hair, my arms getting more thicker hair. I'm becoming more and more vascular, which is extremely interesting because I look down and my hands are just so vascular, yeah, it's kind of scary. But it's a good thing, my brain. Yeah. My arms are extremely vascular all the time. My inner thighs and my thighs are pretty hairy, too. She wants to sleep. That's pretty much how it goes for changes. My moods are really, really getting to me. I'm very angry lately, but I think that has something to do with my mental status because my family and I got in a huge fight again. It wasn't very pretty, and I'll make an update on that, especially on giving advice on what happened so it doesn't happen to other people or how they can react to it. Obviously, they can react better than I did, but yeah. Another thing that's changed, I recently went to my health department to get my gender marker changed on my paperwork. Talked to the same lady I talked to before, and this time she was a little bit more unprofessional. She was extremely rude and made me very uncomfortable. Basically, the whole time I think she thought I had two parts because she kept telling me that I need to have the surgery if I've had it. Since my name's already Jacob, why do I need to change it again? Which I think she was just more or less focused on something that was the broadened part. And yeah, I was just really uncomfortable with it. I didn't go see her, and I think that made her kind of pissed off because she called me and left me a voicemail. So I ended up talking to the director about the situation and why I didn't go. And here's the best part that happened. The director basically listened to my story, listened to what happened. She was very understanding and understood why I didn't go to her appointment. And then she's like, how about you come in and talk to the clinic, talk to our staff members about how we can handle these kind of things and if this ever happens, because I want this department to be a safe place to go. And for you to think to not come because of how she reacted and how she acted is completely unprofessional and should not ever happen. So I'm going to be speaking to about 60 people about how to handle the LGBT community, not just trans people, but everyone, because I was telling her that multiple people of the LGBT community are rejected healthcare, especially for HIV testing. And she's like, oh, well, I didn't really know that. So she was really interested on my feedback, and she asked me on what types of sources she should look up before I go, so she has some sort of input on what I'm going to be talking about. So, I did talk to her to read a lot of stuff on the Human Rights Campaign blog, which she did. She has heard of that, which was good. And I was emailing her back and forth this morning about the Trevor Project, which is a very good project. I, for one, have called them for the suicide hotline, or to even talk to someone who has helped me out, and it's been absolutely amazing. So that's one thing that I'm really excited about. I actually do have an interview with the Trevor Project December 6th? December 6th or 5th, I can't remember. But I am very, very excited. I'm also, like, kind of surprised it's finally happening, that I can, like, make an organization, like, go further in this small town. Because as far as I know, and as far as my friends know, that I am the only trans person that is around, let alone has stayed, and let alone has been open about his story and everything. So I'm just gonna try and push the help, push the needs, especially in schools, middle school, high school, and also educate parents on how to handle their kids, not only being trans, but being lesbian, gay, all sorts of stuff like that. So I'm really excited. This is my time, and I couldn't be more happy about that. That's another thing I forgot to tell you. I'm going back to school in January, which I'm hoping I get most of this stuff, like, started before I start school. So that's one thing I'm really, really excited about, too. I'm finally getting somewhere that will make me happy again. My job, obviously, is another reason why I'm so hostile and so mad all the time, because I really don't like it anymore. But I'm going to stick with it until I find something better. Alright, guys. I tried to make this quick. Obviously, it kind of wasn't, but I was going as fast as I could. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, I will put links down below for my Tumblr. You can send me your feedback, send me some organization help, titles, anything. I'm really open to it. I need all the help I can get, and for starters, that's also something that I'm really excited about. Oh, that's another thing. I got a top surgery consultation. That was really, really awesome, with Dr. Mark Wygod in Boise, Idaho, who has taken transgender patients. But I, for one, am the only trans guy who requested the gynecomastia surgery. And it'll be stage A gynecomastia surgery, and altogether it's $5,100. And my GoFundMe page is at $6,000, mainly because of the cost of the GoFundMe. It's gonna take so much percent, so it'll probably, I think I did my math right on this one, I'd only be getting $5,500 back, which the extra $400 will go to, like, antibiotics, medicine, basically my self-care after the surgery, as well as, like, gas, because my car sucks. But yeah, the quote is good for 6 months, which I think it'll be good until April, I believe. But my surgeon was absolutely amazing with it. He said if I don't come up with the money in 6 months, I can call him up the 6-month mark, or even a month before. Hey, I need another 6 months, and it'll stay the same. So that's another thing I'm really excited about. Yeah, so much for making this quick. It's almost 10 minutes. Alright, guys. If you have any questions, comments, help on my organization, titles, anything, fundraising ideas besides sharing my GoFundMe page, please feel free to comment, message me on Tumblr. I will put all that down below. Yeah, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Peace.